guys, Miss Charlie here with another video. Doing another collab with my friend Miss Erica Conger here on YouTube and on Instagram. We were supposed to do this about a month or so ago, but she had some personal things going on, which is understandable. Plus I was getting ready to go on vacation and things like that, so you know, we had life happening, so we decided to put it off. But here we are again doing another collab. It was supposed to be a spring look because it was in the spring during the time we were supposed to do this, and I had filmed a video and then I decided to redo it because we're just going to sit and talk about things that are going on in our lives lately, updates, things like that. So nothing really crazy, and do like a spring look, but I just wanted to do something just a little simple, spring summery, greeny, pinky. I don't wear a lot of pink, but I like duochrome pinks, pink and greens. So I'm using the Dragon Fruit palette from Clionadh on my look today. Very simple look, and I have it here. And then I haven't done my wing yet, so I'm going to do a purple wing with this, but it's basically green and pink. And I did bring in a single shadow from my Coastal Scents singles. Bringing in this green here. It's called Prehistoric Green. It has a really big dip in it. I love this green. I miss Coastal Scents, but I have a lot of their singles and they're really nice, and they were really inexpensive back then. They were like less than $1 a piece for those. So, and there were hits and misses. Some were good, some weren't, but some of their mattes are really good, and I'm glad I had a chance to purchase them and have them here, even though they're no longer with us. But I've already done my base, which is my project pan for the month of June. Everything will be listed below for what I'm using, and any affiliate links that I have. I am an affiliate with Devinah, with Game Beauty, and also with Copacetic. So if you're interested in purchasing anything from them, the links will be below if you like to shop their websites and get a little bit of money off. But if not, that's fine. But I've been including that now in my videos just in case you're interested or want to, you know, check it out or whatnot. So I appreciate it if you do use my codes and affiliate links. That would be great. But if not, again, it's no big deal. But I'm going to show you how I did this eye. I'll bring you in so you can see it a little bit. I haven't done the wing yet, but it's just green and pink. And I used one of their duochromes on the lid. It's so pretty. It's so fresh looking, you know, with the summer. You got green and pinks and whatnot. So, and it's really simple. So I'm going to get into this look while I'm telling you about what's been going on in my life lately. Right, so I'm going to start with my eye primer. This is the YC Collection eye primer. I love this. It's almost gone, and it has a nice tacky base that you can also use this as a glitter primer. I love this. I'm going to have to get a backup, but I got so many eye primers right now that will last me for the rest of my life, so I don't need to buy any more right now. But I would repurchase that, and it goes on clear, and it does set your eyeshadow nicely. I'm going to go in with the color Dragonfly, which is a shimmer. This color right here, which is a shimmer. And then on my lid, I'm going to go into this Dragon Teeny, and then my wing is going to be this color here, which is Prickly. But I'm going to go into Dragonfly. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you cannot put a shimmer in your crease. You can do whatever the heck you want. And this is a beautiful shimmer. It's right here. This color right here. And this is a Dragon Teeny. You see the shift there from green to pink. But yeah, you can put whatever you want in your crease. So I'm going to do that with this color, with Dragonfly. But since the last time we did a video, it's been a little bit of a while because, again, she's been busy and life happens. She had some family things going on, which again is very understandable. It happens to us all. But I was getting ready to go on vacation We went to Arizona for about a week or so to visit my brother. My brother and his wife and some of his kids and grandkids live in Arizona, and I had not been there in a while. So I was really excited because he was doing this for my birthday. This was my birthday present from him, to fly me and my husband out to visit with them, because they always come here where I live in Ohio. They always come here to visit. So it was nice to, you know, turn the tables and go visit them. It was really nice. The weather was hot, but it wasn't too bad because their heat is drier than where I am, which is moist humidity. Theirs is dry humidity. So you do get a little bit of a sweat, but it's not the same. So it was nice to be out of here, but here it wasn't too bad. It was still in the 70s, so it was cooler. And then when we got there, it was in the 90s and hundreds, but we had a great time. We went to Sedona, which is a beautiful place. The last time I was in Arizona, we went to Sedona. Beautiful, beautiful. I said, that's where I want to retire because it's so gorgeous. We had lunch up there. I met a couple snaky friends there, Grace and Medusa. Bought some souvenirs, whatnot, took in the scenery and the atmosphere, and it was just wonderful. I needed a vacation because my mental health is just, it's up and down right now. Up and down, up and down. It's a little bit better because I have been seeing a therapist now, and I've only seen her 3 times. I saw her yesterday, and I will see her again in a couple of weeks. So I'm going into Prehistoric Green, and I'm going to put that in the outer corner. And she's very sweet. Me and her, because you want a therapist that you can vibe with, I guess you could say. Someone you feel comfortable with. She doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. She doesn't make me feel pressured into telling her anything or whatnot. And it's been nice to talk to somebody, is what I'd have to say. It's been nice to talk to somebody because I don't really have anyone here. I mean, I do have someone here that I can speak with, but I don't feel like I should talk to family, well, my mother-in-law, about things that I'm feeling because she's going through enough of her own. I have a best friend. I used to talk to her all the time, but then I feel pressured, like she doesn't need my problems on her. She has her own problems. So I stopped telling her, you know, talking to her in depth about things that were bothering me because I didn't want to be a burden and be telling her, you know, stuff, and she's already going through enough on her own. So I stopped doing that, which I don't know if that's one of the reasons why my mental health was going down, because I didn't have an outlet. I didn't have anybody to talk to about what I was feeling. I mean, I could talk to my husband about some things because he's gone through depression, anxiety. He still goes through that. He is bipolar and addiction. So he can kind of understand a little bit of what I'm talking about. I mean, I've never been addicted to anything, but he understands the other things. So I can talk to him and ask him about some things, you know, so we can communicate. And then I'm like, okay, now I know why I'm feeling a certain way or whatnot and so forth. So I can talk to him about some things, but sometimes you just need an outside presence. You know, sometimes you need an outside presence or outside opinion, or someone looking in differently than where you are to maybe get a different view of, you know, what you're feeling and whatnot. And you don't feel alone because somebody else feels the same way or has felt the same way, and they can maybe give you some insights on, you know, yeah, I do feel like that, or yeah, this has happened, and maybe give me some, you know, advice and some reassurance and things like that. So talking to my therapist these last few times has been great. I feel, like I said, I feel really comfortable. I feel good when I go see her, and my day goes really well, more positive, even though I try to put myself in a positive state anyway. But so far it has been doing a good thing for me to get out some of the things that I can't get out any other time. So I'm appreciating her very much. But yeah, but I'm going into the Devinah specular glitter glue. I'm going to go into that and put that on my lid, and then put Dragon Teeny over the top because it is a little flaky, and I've already got some on my nose, some glitter, so, but it's fine, it's fine. So I'm going to go in with this and put it on the lid. But other than that, I mean, things have been going pretty well. We're still working on the house, getting things done to it slowly, because this is an old house built in the 1800s, and it needs a lot of work. But you know, we got a roof put on it because it really needed it. It had not had a new roof in 20 years, I think, when his mom and dad lived here, because this is the house that, sorry, my nose, it keeps itching. His mom, this is the house that he grew up in. So and they didn't have a lot, but they did what they could to the house, and they've done a lot to it. But when they got the roof put on, they had it put on by family members, and I don't even know how the roof stayed on as long as it did, because when they took that roof off to put the new one on, there was nothing underneath those shingles, just holes. I'm just like, what? They didn't put any plywood or anything underneath those shingles. I don't know why they didn't blow off a long time ago. Really don't. Other than, see, I'm getting glitter on me, but I always do my face before my eyes because I don't usually get a lot of fallout. That's why I was putting the glitter glue on, but I got a little bit of fallout, but it's fine. I don't mind being sparkly. I don't mind looking like a Cullen. That's fine. So we got that done, and it looks really nice, and it makes us feel more, you know, more assured that, you know, that it's not going to blow off. And we have leaks and things like that, because with this old house, you know, that would be a more expensive expense, and we're not trying to make any more expenses than we have to, you know, make things happen. So we didn't want that. But yeah, we got the roof done. We've got some things outside done. There's a lot of stuff that we still want to get done to the house. Like my room, I want to paint it, and the floor in here is all natural wood. I want to get it sanded and sealed, and then I want to paint in here. I want to eventually redo the kitchen. It's a nice big kitchen, open kitchen, but it's old, so I need to get new cabinets, new countertops, things like that. I want to redo that, redo the back porch, redo the flooring in the hallway and the living room. Our bedroom has the same floor in here, natural floor. Get it sanded and sealed. Things like that. It costs a lot of money to get that stuff done. So we're slowly doing it. We've been here for 4 years. We've got a few things done. We got the upstairs redone. We got that redone before we moved in for the boys, because that's where they stay. It's like a loft up there. They have their 2 bedrooms. They have a big living area and a bathroom. We're trying to get them to put a mini fridge up there because they're taking up too much space in my refrigerator, and I need a space in my refrigerator. So I'm going to have them to get them a mini fridge up there, because that's where they are. If they're not at work, they're usually up there because they're gamers. And we got that redone up there, carpeted, walls redone, bathroom redone up there before we moved in. So it's a process, and it's fun because you get to see the process of things getting done, and then you see the outcome and whatnot, and it makes you feel really good. Like, yeah, we did that. But as long as it's a roof over our head, it's not falling down, you know, things like that, everything is good. But yeah. And as far as my mental health from work, it still gets me sometimes, because I think I'm just getting to the point where I'm just ready to retire. And I got 5 more years before I can officially retire. I'm just going to scrape some of this glitter off my face a little bit. Because what I was reading online is you can be 62 and retire. You get your partial benefits, and then when you're 65, then you can get your full benefits. So I'm ready to partially retire. I have a good 401k. It'll still be good when I retire, and I'll get, you know, part of my Social Security and my pension, and I will get me a little part-time job somewhere. I'm using the green NYX pencil. This is in Tropical Green. I love this thing. I've gone through a couple of these. These are so good. And then I'm going to go in with the color Dragonfly on the lower lash line. But yeah, I plan on getting a part-time job when I retire. I cannot just sit in this house. I work from home, but I don't want another work from home job. I want to get out of this house. So since what I was thinking is I could, my mother-in-law works at Walmart. She's retired, but she wants to get out of the house. So that's her thing, to get out of the house for her retirement, is to work at Walmart. I was thinking of doing the same thing, but then I'm thinking, I went to school for nails. I got certified, but I never got my license because they wanted us to go to Columbus to take our test. And at the time, my children were smaller, they were in school, and I was working during the day, and I couldn't go. They wanted me to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I can't do that and get kids ready for school and whatnot and so forth. So I never got my license. So I'm thinking, I think they've changed it now where there's a place here close to me where I can go and take my test. But I think I'm going to go back and take a couple classes for any updated information for nail techs, and then go get my license, because then I can do that as a side hustle when I retire. I can just be a nail tech, something that I enjoy doing. I love doing my nails. My nails now they are Grwm. You can't hardly see them. I did post them online. They are Grwm nails. Can't see them, I'm so sorry, but I'll put them right here if you want to see them. And I love doing my nails. I look forward to doing my nails because to me it's a therapy. It's like doing my makeup. It's a therapy. It makes me calm down. It makes me think. It makes me relax. So maybe that might be my retirement thing, is to go ahead and get my nail license, and then that'll be my little money that I can have, my little job that I can have until I get my full benefits, and you know, I can still keep doing it, but that's some nice little money on the side that I could be making doing something that I really enjoy doing. So if you're retired and you have a little side hustle, let me know what you're doing, because I want to get all my ducks in a row. Because even if I do it before I retire, at least I know I got my license, I'm ready to go. I can take in, you know, a few people at a time just to get that little side hustle going and make a little money on the side. So that's what I'm looking to do. So give me your thoughts on that. But other than that, I've been doing my best at work. Some days are better than others, but if you don't know, I work for a finance company, and people are just people are just so they can get on your nerves. It's like any job, people can get on your nerves. But I've been doing this so long, I'm just trying to figure out what color I want to put in my inner corner, and I just think it's wearing on me after all these years. I think I'm gonna use Bubbles, which is this one right here. And I like that these come out, so if you want to travel with them or whatnot, you can take them out because they're magnetic. This color right here, Bubbles, that is, let me swatch it a little bit more for you. If you can see it, there it is right there. It's kind of gold and green. It's also got like a hint of blue, like a teal in there. So I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. I'm gonna use some of my glitter glue. But yeah, I think I'm just burnt out on what I'm doing, and I'm not going to go get another job because I've been there for 30 years this year. I'm not going to go find another job to make up the time until I retire. No, I'm going to stick it out the best I can so that, you know, I can keep growing my 401k, because I make good money. I only work part-time, but I make good money because I have been there for so long, and I'm not going to throw that down the drain to go get another job. That's going to be a no. So yeah, so give me your thoughts on that. And if you deal with anxiety and depression and things of that nature, give me some of your tips on how you cope, what you do if you see a therapist, to talk to someone about how you feel. Any advice that you can give. I appreciate advice, because, you know, other people are going through this, not just me. Even though some people think that with mental or, you know, things like that, that they don't want to talk about it and they go through it by themselves, because I did that for the longest. Because when I was growing up, people didn't talk about mental health. They didn't talk about that stuff. So you didn't really know what was going on. So the way I'm feeling now, then I go back to when I was younger, I'm like, I felt like this then. So that's what it was called. That's what it's called. Because I could remember many times feeling these certain ways when I was growing up. I'm like, that's what it was called. It's called anxiety. It's called depression. So I didn't know that, because growing up, people didn't talk about that stuff. That was stuff that you talked about in the confines of your home and only with certain family members. You did not go around speaking that to your neighbors. You did not go around talking with that to your coworkers. You didn't do any of that. You kept it inside. And a lot of people did not benefit from keeping that stuff inside. You know, people would lash out and things of that nature. But I am feeling better. I am feeling better. I'm feeling more confident. I'm keeping myself busy as always. I haven't been as active on Instagram as I should be, but I'm going to get myself back into that and kind of get some more videos out here on YouTube, because I took a little break because I did collection videos and things like that, and now I'm doing like my single shadows, and it takes a long time for me to film those because I'm working on my copacetic one now, and I have a ton of those, and swatching them all and then editing that, it's a chore. But it's keeping my mind busy. It's keeping me busy, and it's something I enjoy doing. So I'm going to finish this look up and put my wings on and my lip, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I finished my eyes, put on my mascara, put on my liner. I'll show you a close-up here in a minute. But I'm going to do my lip, which is a gloss from Unearthly. This is in Predator. I use this all of the time. I don't know if you can tell, it shifts from pink to green. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to put that on. No lip liner needed for gloss, for me anyway. And the applicator has one of those little holes in it, so you don't have to re-dip in. Can you see that? So pretty. And then I just put on some dragon earrings because I am wearing my Maleficent shirt today. So went with the green. Went with the green to go with Maleficent, and then of course her being a dragon, had the dragon earrings on. My hair is not being agreeable, and it has grown, which is another thing. I started using the Garnier Grow Strong shampoo and conditioner in August, and my hair has been growing like crazy since I bought it, since I started using it. I love it. I love Garnier stuff anyway. But yeah, my hair was like up to like here, like up here, like up here. Now it is down here. So I am happy that my hair is finally growing, because it used to grow so slowly and I hated it, and then it would get a certain length and then break off. I hated it. But now it is growing so much, and my bangs are down here when they were like up here. Now they're down here. So I'm happy because my hair is thinning because I just turned 57. Oh, yes, I forgot to tell you, I celebrated my 57th birthday a few weeks ago. Excuse me, went out to dinner with my husband and my brother and his girlfriend and my youngest son. We went out to eat. Had a great evening talking about, like, reminiscing when we were younger as kids, and then when my son was younger and things like that. We had a great time, and then we ended up going to the casino. I did win some money. I was happy about that. But yes, I had a great birthday, so I forgot to say that to my Geminis. I'm June 10th, my Geminis. Yes, yes, yes. And my brother's birthday is tomorrow on the 25th, so he's a Cancer. But yes, I forgot to talk about my birthday. Yes, I had a great birthday. Thank you. I did. Thank you, Lord, for letting me see another year. So 57 now. A lot of people don't think I look 57. I don't either. It's in the genes. I have nothing to do with that. That was mom, dad, all those people in the past who brought me to where I am today. So yes, I am blessed to look and feel good mentally. The Lord is helping me. I'm trying to put it all to him. You have to give it all to him, and sometimes it's hard because you still want to hold on to some of that, but you got to give it to him to make everything better, and you feel better and loved and appreciated and fabulous and great. So I'm trying my best to give it all to him. He's brought me this far. Like the song, years when I was younger, the song lyric said, he didn't bring me this far to leave me. He did it. So he's still here with me. I'm feeling good today. So today I'm in a good mental state. Thank you, Erica, for doing another collab with me. I hope everything is going well for you. I do talk to her every now and again. She said things are well, so I'm glad things are well with her. I appreciate her for taking the time to do this with me. Thank you so much. Love you lots. And this is the look that I did today using the Kaleidos Dragon Fruit palette, and then a couple extra things as well. And again, this is what she looks like. She's a pretty spicy meatball. Yes, she is. She's gorgeous. So but thank you all for being here, and then I will show you some pictures at the end. Appreciate you all for taking the time and hanging out with me and Erica. Make sure you check out her video. It will be linked below, and also videos that we've done together in the past. We've done some good Gen X videos together, talking about how we grew up, food, toys, games, clothes. Check those out if you're Gen X. Bring back some memories. Maybe we'll do another one in the future. But I appreciate you all again for being here, taking the time out to listen to me go on and on. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube and on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next video.